So this is the Special Collections holding of Navy lists. Navy lists were produced by the Royal Navy and then by the Royal Canadian Navy as well, showing the names of all officers who were on strength at a given date. They're of value to historians because they show the name of the officer, whether he had a particular specialty. For instance, particularly in the 19th century, as technology advanced, officers began getting special qualifications. Some were known as torpedo officers. They really were trained to deal with electrical systems. Others were gunnery officers. They were given special training on naval ordnance. More recently, there was a navigation specialty created. So it shows these special qualifications. It shows where the officer was serving at a given time, so you can look at the name of a ship. For instance, if you're looking at HMS Plumper on the Pacific Station, you can see who was serving in her at a given time. The earliest Navy list we have in our collection is, I think, from 1788. We've also got a tiny little volume from 1803, which is kind of fascinating because it shows Admiral Nelson as a flag officer. Those early Navy lists were really printed commercially, but starting in the 19th century, the Royal Navy started issuing or started having these produced by the Admiralty. And of course, if you're interested in wartime events, they're of great interest because you can find out. Here we have Navy lists from 1915, 1916, 1917, 18. One could establish where people were serving at the time, how many officers there were, and that sort of thing. The Canadian Navy started producing Navy lists quite early, 1911, and we have quite a good collection here. They were phased out again when the Canadian forces were unified in the 60s. I think the last one that we've got here is 1968. So a unique archive of information. As it happens, the Canadian Navy lists are being digitized now, which means they'll be available to researchers without having to come and look at them. And I suspect the Royal Navy list will be digitized in due course. Nevertheless, this is a unique holding of Royal Navy lists.